So in this video I'm going to show you how to create the 2D timed exercise. We're going to type X so that we get into object selection mode, and we will select everything like this to delete it. Then we're going to type 4 to enter the rectangle tool. We'll start right at the origin. Will be 56 wide by 20 feet high. Then we'll click to accept it. We'll draw another rectangle that will begin from the origin again, and it will be 20 by 20. Then we'll draw another rectangle that will start there, and it will be 4 feet wide by 6 feet high. Enter, and then we'll click to accept it. Then we'll type Control M, and we'll move it 4 feet to the right and 2 feet up. So click OK. Then while it's selected, we will click on Modify, and then select Decompose to turn it into actual individual lines instead of a polyline. Then we'll press Escape, and we will select the Offset tool. The distance will be 2, and here we'll press Alternate to select this object, and then click on the side we want an object, and then click on the side we want an object. Then we will say Alt and select this one, and click on the side that we want to offset. Then we will enter object selection mode, and we will select all these lines and go to Edit, Duplicate Array. We will set the number of columns to 2, the number of rows to 2, the numbers of stacks to 1. The distance between column is going to be 8 feet, and the distance between rows is going to be 10 feet, and then we'll click OK to accept it. Then we'll zoom out, and we'll draw a line that will begin at this corner, and then we'll press Tab and Tab and Tab, and we'll be moving 10 feet to the right and 10 feet up, and we will click on the intersection to accept it, but this should be from vertex mode. So here we'll click the intersection, and then we'll start from that endpoint to this endpoint. Then we'll zoom out, we'll go to X selection mode, we'll select everything, type the equal tool for mirror, then go to the midpoint here, and then go to the midpoint there. Then we'll draw another line using the vertex method from the endpoint to the endpoint. Then we'll draw a circle by typing 6. We'll acquire this point, acquire the midpoint here, and then click on the intersection. Then we will press Tab and specify a radius of 24 and an angle of 360, and then we'll press Enter, and we'll click to accept it. Then we will draw a rectangle by typing 4, and we'll start it from here. We'll tab 6 feet wide and 8 feet high, and then Enter and click to accept. Then we will type Control Shift M, and then go from the midpoint here to the midpoint here. Then we'll draw a line from the midpoint here to the midpoint here, and then we're gonna draw 2 more lines, but this time we're gonna use the midpoint option, and we'll go from the center to here, and then we'll go from the center to here, and that's it. Let's see how long it took.